Hello Flosstube and welcome to my channel Home Sweet Home Handmade. I'm Natalie and this is my channel where I chat to you about my love of cross stitch and the projects I've been working on and any of the crafts that I've been working on. So this is episode 33 and it is Saturday the 23rd of April 2022, St George's Day here in the UK. So it is just 10:45 in the morning and perfect time for videoing because the light is really good in here. And we have got Betsy Cat who is coming to say hello, I think. You come up there. Come on. Up there. That's it. So it's been a longer break in between videos because we, just before Easter, we went on a trip to Northern Ireland. And while I'm chatting about this, I'll put some photos on the screen as well so you can see. So we flew into Belfast and we had an amazing trip around the Titanic Museum. We're both, me and my hubby are Titanic enthusiasts, and it was just fascinating. And we actually found, we knew this before, but we found out that there were three passengers, three brothers that travelled on the Titanic who sadly died, and they were all Hickmans, like our surname, so three Hickman brothers. So but yeah, it was and it was just an amazing trip, an amazing visit there, and you could actually see where the Titanic launched from. So yes, and then we also met up with my great friend Wendy, and she picked us up from our hotel, and we had an amazing trip along the Antrim coast, skirting past the sort of Giant's Causeway. Unfortunately the weather wasn't too great that day, so it was a bit foggy and drizzly, so we didn't really see many of the sights. I've been to Northern Ireland many times, so I've seen them before, but it was my hubby's first time there. So we are planning a return trip. So you sit there, that's it. And my friend Wendy gave me and Greg this amazing gift of these bunnies. They're lunar lapping bunnies, but they're handmade and with Liberty fabric for the scarf and the little bow tie. And they are just lovely. And look at their little bums. So I was blown away to get these little bunnies. I will treasure these. And she hand stitched all the felt, which must have been a great labour of love to do. So thank you, Wendy. I really, really appreciate them. So so we had an amazing time in Ireland. Really, really loved it. It went by so quickly. So so whilst I was there, I did take some stitching, but I didn't do a great deal. But I'll show you what I did do. Let's see where it is. Which one? Oh yes, in this, my usual Made by Rachel bag. And again, I seem to be having the year of just flitting around projects. So I'm just stitching on whatever calls to me. So this is Stacey Nash Primitives. I can get it out. And it's the Snowed In Pinkeep and Ornament. So I'm stitching on this one. And I'm using, if I can find it in here, here we go, I'm using Classic Colourworks Cupid because I really like the variegation on that. And I managed to get the word snow done. And I put the snowflakes in, and I started on the holly below. So I'm just using, as I say, not the cord 4, but yeah, that won't take much longer to finish up into a small pillow. Also in here, I didn't stitch on this. I ought to say that was stitched on a 16 count Ada lamb's wool. And also in here is a Threadwork Primitives Christmas fruit basket, which I showed you last time. I can't remember if I've put any stitches in this since I last saw you. So this is stitched on 18 count pearl grey 𝐦𝐨𝐵𝐞 Ada. Probably not, but that's coming along really nicely. Cute. So yeah, so these are my 2 little Christmas pillows that I've got in this Christmas bag. I've got lots of other Christmas projects, but I just took this one with me to Northern Ireland, so that's that one. And then the other ones that I've been working on is I got my Cotton and Twine March box, and it was a double design, Easter and spring. And with these subscription boxes you get everything, so you get like the Ada, the threads and the frame, and also the pattern, and then there's always a sweet treat and a tea bag as well. So I'll put a link in my description box below to the website so you can have a look at that. And also in my website will be all clickable links for any shops or Flosstubers that I mention, and also in there is links to my Instagram if you'd like to pop over and say hello, and also to my Buy Me a Coffee page. So yeah, I decided to do this one. So I've made a small start on this, which I'm really loving so far. Yeah. And then of course the squirrel hit and I had to move on. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do the border, I don't know. Me and borders don't really agree. So you do get the frame as well, comes with it. So yeah, and all the threads come on, they're all DMC threads and they come on a thread card. So that's a really, really nice treat to get every month, a kit. And the one that's coming, should be next week, is a, you've probably seen it, but it's like a greenhouse with a little fox in the corner, and then the backing fabric is Liberty, which is one of my favourites, with a white frame. So I'm looking forward to receiving that one. So that was my Cotton and Twine March box. And then the next one I worked on for a little bit was my cross stitcher pattern. If I can find the chart for you, there it is, and it's called 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿. So I'm stitching this to go above my writing desk because I'm a huge letter writer and I just love writing in general. So and I also volunteer as a letter friend for an elderly lady, which I really enjoy. So I'm stitching this one, You've Got Mail, and that's from Cross Stitcher July 2017. And I am using, stitching this on a piece of scrap from Stash. I think it's 14 count 𝐦𝐸𝐤𝐸, and I'm using threads from Stash. And I changed the colour of the phone here because we used to have a phone like that, but it was red. So I changed it to red. So here is my progress. So since I last showed it, I finished the little note envelope, and it didn't really stand out. I mean, on the pattern they haven't backstitched it, but mine colours didn't really stand out, so I've just backstitched mine. And then I finished the phone, and I'm just putting in the post box at the moment. So yeah, really enjoying this one. So I'm hoping to get down, finish the post box, do the pencil and the little envelope icon so that I can bring the border down. So yeah, I have got the little Dove Designs kit called Stationery Addict. I've got that one, and I've also got the Stitch Rovia stationery pattern, so I'm aiming on having 3 stationery cross stitch finishes above my writing desk. Well, that's the aim. When that'll happen, I don't know, but I would like to think that I would finish this one this year. That's my aim with this one, unless the flitting around continues or the squirrel bites again. So the other one that I've worked on, which I'm keeping in my little flamingo wallet, is the Prairie Schooler Village Sampler. And I'm working on this side at the moment. I really enjoy this when I get it out. And I'm keeping my threads in another Made by Rachel little notions pouch. I'm sorry, there's a lot of Betsy fluff. I love that fabric. So I have continued up to the house at the top. So yeah, I want to try and get that house finished. So I'm on this one at the moment. But I was searching in my wallet for this colour here, which I'm sure I had. So I had to stop because I had to go and buy one. But and that's my logo, Home Sweet Home Handmade. A viewer who won one of my giveaways, which I haven't done for a while, so I will do a giveaway in my next episode. She sent me this needle minder. So yeah, so that is a really lovely design. I especially love the church with the stained glass windows and the bunnies. Also in here is my little Pico Crafts pincushion, like that. They're on Etsy, I'll link them below as well. And another one that I've been working, I only put a few stitches in this. This is my Zoom chatting piece, because I don't need magnification with this. So I zoomed with Donna Ray last night, Didn't get much stitching done because we had a lot of catching up to do, lots of chatting, but that's okay. Also, I've got a thread keep from Patchwork Paw Print. I love that. And the back is just as cute. So you'll know this piece because I show it nearly every time. Cobweb Designs, Garden Cottage. So I got this as a kit on eBay. So I'm using the kit fabric and threads, which are Anchor. Betsy Cat's coming up again. So I said last time that I would like to get down to the beehive. So although I hadn't finished this row, I just moved down to the beehive last night. But as I say, I didn't get too much done because we were chatting about books, and so I'll perhaps try and keep that out today and finish that row off and the beehive, just to keep this project moving along, because this is also one of my focus pieces for this year to finish. And my last project that I worked on was a new start, and I've got it in this another Made by Rachel bag. It's Made by Rachel show. Look at that. No, I'm no quilter, but I think that is a Dresden plate. But look at that bear. Cute. And I also have a thing about strawberries, which you will see. I've got some strawberries on my little shelf there. She's waiting for her daddy to come home. He's popped into town to get a few bits, run some errands while I film. So in my Made by Rachel bag, which of course I will always put a link to her shop below. So I am stitching, and I'll take it out the plastic. This is a Christmas gift for my mother-in-law, and it is the Brenda 𝐦𝐤𝐵 with 9 needle and thread, Bloom Where You're Planted. So yeah, so I'm not going to do this as a cushion, little small pillow. I'm actually going to have this framed. So I'm stitching this on my now favourite hand-dyed Ada. It's 16 count cookie crumb. Cookie crumb? I think it's cookie crumb. Let me just have a look. I've got the bag in here. Yes, cookie crumb from River Hut Designs, who I will also link below. And I've just got a very small start on that with the bee. And I was a little worried because this is Gentle Art Mulberry, but it seems to me to be a bit more of a light rust colour. Now if I was stitching this for myself, I perhaps would sub that out and put more of a burgundy, but I think she will perhaps like that. But I just love the variegation on this fabric. Hold it back here. So yeah, so I've started it up at the top, so hopefully I can cut it off and then I'll have this to use for smalls. So yeah, so not too much stitching on this, so I will hopefully get this done and then take it to my framers in good time for Christmas. And talking about little trips away, next Saturday, me and my sister Emily, who is stitching from Gnome Cottage on Instagram, we're planning to join the Yorkshire Stitchers on their monthly stitchy get together. So I think this might be one of the projects that I take with me. and I'm also thinking that maybe the cat lovers Jardin Prive, the Quaker design, I think I might take that one as well, but I don't know. I haven't fully committed to what I'm going to take. I think it'll probably be this one because there won't be too much colour changing if I get the B and the L finished. So that's all the projects that I've been working on since I last saw you. I have got a little bit of haul because I didn't show any in my last episode. So the first thing I wanted to show you was these came in this little box, and these are from Pip and Chip on Etsy, and they are little what would you call these, where you sort of wrap your thread round and then you put the end through the back legs, and I thought they were the sweetest little things. So yeah, cute. So you get quite a few in a pack. If I can hold this all up, just try. So you get all of those, and I would definitely recommend checking out their Etsy shop because they've got lots of cute things. And Donna Ray and Amy, that's where I got your Virginia thread keeps that I sent to you. I think that was the Christmas before last. So yeah, check these out. Cute. Betsy is now pacing around the kitchen floor waiting for Daddy. Come and sit down. Saying hello. If you're a long time viewer of my channel, you will know that my family nickname is Sheep, and I couldn't resist this Mill Hill kit, Sophie Sheep. So I've never done a Mill Hill kit. I got one from my sister Emily last Christmas, and she has stitched it up and fully finished it herself, and it looks amazing. I do really like stitching on perforated paper. I did her a couple of the little tiny sleds, used perforated paper, so I am looking forward to stitching this. But the beads, all those beads. But I was looking on the back here, and Wendy, if you're watching this, can you see the little cow? Clarissa cow. So yeah, so that's Sophie Sheep. I really like that. And then I think it might have been the last episode or the one before, I showed you the Lizzie Kate Halloween stand-ups that I managed to snag on eBay. Well, I saw these on 123 Stitch and I couldn't resist. Look, Clara O'Hare, and it comes with the little hat and the basket. Look, the little trowel, fork and the carrots that go in the basket. So of course, as I was getting Clara O'Hare, I had to also get Henry O'Hare. And that one of course comes with the little pitchfork and his little pocket watch. So these are so cute. I mean, there isn't that too much stitching on these. I'm a little bit daunted by the finishing of a stand-up, but I think I've got it in my mind. I know there's a Varna Pfeiffer finishing tutorial, so I may have a look at that. But yeah, I couldn't resist them, super cute. And so I've got the Halloween ones, the Easter bunnies, and I've also ordered Mrs. Santa Claus. She's on the way, and Santa Claus wasn't available, but I've asked them to notify me when it is. So they came from 123 Stitch, which they have a flat rate for shipping to the UK. And they are really quick at shipping and really good at notifying you when they've processed your order. So along with those two, I saw this chart, and it's a GGR. I'm not even going to pronounce what it says there, and it's the letter N, of course, for Natalie. And I just love that. So they've got all letters of the alphabet. So I said to Emily that when I do another order from 123 Stitch, when the Santa Claus stand-up is in stock, then I will order her the E. And I haven't got the fabric that I'm stitching this on, but I have decided to stitch, she's now in the window looking out for Daddy. I took a photo earlier this morning, so I'll put one in here of Betsy looking out the window. And you'll be able to see my orchids as well in the window. I'm a big orchid fan. Seems to be, well, I'm not too bad at growing house plants, but I seem to have the knack of keeping them alive. So I've decided to stitch it using Gentle Art Schoolhouse Red, because that is one of my favourite reds. So yeah, so this is going to be my birthday start this year, decided. I might even get a piece of that, my favourite cookie crumb, to do it on. That might be an idea. I quite like Fabric Flair Nostalgia Ada. I've got that. And then I was waiting for my order from Market to come. And my favourite thing from Market was from Leela's Studio, and it was the Spring Quaker. No, I did the small bee Quaker from Needle Art by Wendy that Emily gave me, and it has sort of got me hooked on doing another Quaker. But I love that. I especially love the bunnies and the little bee and the tulips and the little houses in the middle. So yeah, and I think this will really go really nicely here in our cottage, because our cottage is over 100 years old. So I'd really like to, when I do this and finish this, frame it in a really oldie worldy frame like this. But yeah, stunning. Look at the little beehive, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿. Stunning. So that was my favourite release. And then the other ones that I really liked was, because I've got a thing about bees and strawberries, was Stacey Nash Strawberry Basket and Scissor Fob. Look at that. So I'm definitely going to be doing the small pillow to go on my little shelf there. And I might try and get some Ada that is that colour, like a sort of gingerbread colour, because that'd be quite different to stitch on. And I really like the little scissor charm as well. But yeah, love, love, love. And then I also got this one from Market. Now, I've never owned or stitched from this designer, Primrose Cottage Stitches, but I had to get Hive Rules, and it reminds me of a Lizzie Kate actually, and it does come with the bonus chart as well. But I'm just, and it's all DMCs, stitched with DMC, but it's like a booklet, and I'm just going to quickly flash the chart just to show you how amazing these charts are. So just a quick flash. And it's so big and easy to read. I'm very, very impressed. So yeah, amazing. So I know I'm going to enjoy stitching that one. And then finally we have started having a little evening visitor to our back door. So I couldn't resist getting this one by Plum Street Samplers. So it's Hedgerow. We're getting a little hedgehog come to our back door each evening. So I thought they could, but I just googled what do hedgehogs eat, and they eat cat and dog food. So I put some of Betsy's dry cat biscuits, she has meat as well, down, and then the next morning they'd all gone. So we don't know if it was a hedgehog, or there is quite a lot of cats around here, so we might be feeding the hedgehog or another cat. So each evening we're just opening the back door to see if little Hedgie is there. So yeah, cute. And then the last thing, I know, sorry, this is quite a lot of haul, but it's come over a couple of months, so that is my defence, Emily. So I had to get this, with it being our Queen's Platinum Jubilee this year. I had to get a Jubilee bag. So I think I might take this bag with me to the Yorkshire Stitchers meetup. And this is by Bertie and Poppet on Etsy, which I will also link below. But yeah, I've had a couple of bags from her. Oh, I've got her card in here. So she has also lined the bag with some, it does say Platinum Jubilee, doesn't it? Yes. So there, Platinum Jubilee. So yeah, I had to, and it's quite a roomy bag, so you could use this for sewing or knitting supplies or crochet if you do that. But yes, I had to have a Jubilee celebration bag. So anyway, that's all I've got to show you today. I will of course take a picture of our stitchy session when we go next Saturday, and I'm looking forward to that, and then I'll share that with you when I see you again. I've been enjoying watching the Yorkshire Dolly Mixtures, who I'll link below. They've got a couple of Flosstube videos out, so check them out, and those two ladies will be at the stitching meetup as well, Ellie and Ali, so that would be great to meet them. So that's all I've got time for today. It's really been great that you've stopped by and shared some time with me, and if you're new here, I'd really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button, so it'll probably be either here or here. So if you just click on my logo, and that will be great. And Betsy and I will see you in a couple of weeks' time. So take care and enjoy your stitching. There she is to say goodbye. Still looking for Daddy. Okay, bye for now. Bye.